Hi friends, hope you are all doing great. Today our guest is a seasoned copywriter with 11 years of experience, and he is also a budding screenwriter with a diploma from FTII, Pune. He is Mr. Biplab Das from Kolkata. Good morning, Dada. Uh,
Hello, Saurav. How are you?
I'm good, Dada. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Glad to know that, and Dada, very thank you very much for agreeing to this interview. Actually, this is my small attempt to, to let my community know about copywriters and among all the people that I have interviewed, your experience stands out. I mean, I will come to that. Dada, it's been like 11 years you are in this field. So please start.
Yeah.
Yours is interestingly from auditing background, from banking background, you moved to copywriting. So please, Dada, take us through your journey.
So, co- so I started in 2013, July, August, around this time. So it's been 11 years, but my interest in advertising and film started quite early. So it was because of my love for films that pushed me into advertising. So in 2007-8, I started watching films like foreign films, which changed my perspective. And I wanted to make films. I wanted to be a part of a film of those kind of films. So I decided at that time I was studying chartered accountancy. So I decided to uh, leave chartered accountancy and join advertising because I realized somehow that if I want to move to films, if I go to any film school, that would take me around 3 or 4 years, which would which would be helpful. But eventually, I have to join an advertising agency to work as a writer because I wanted to study screenwriting and direction. So I decided to join advertising and joined as a copywriter in 2013. Prior to that, I was in auditing field. I started my career as an audit assistant at an chartered accountancy firm in Kolkata. I worked there for 3.5 years. I worked for different clients, for different industries. But my passion was in always in writing and films. So at that time, I also started writing about short stories, film reviews, but those are very like those are very they are very at a nascent stage, and my writing was not so good at that time. So I decided to I need to have a polishing. I need to have a guidance to polish my writing. So I decided to join advertising in 2013. From 2008 to 2011 mid, worked as an audit assistant, and next 1 year I didn't work. I stayed at home, and I was thinking, what should I do in my life? Where should I go right from here now? Whether I should stay in auditing and accounts or to do advertising and do writing. So I decided to join advertising and leave and left auditing and accountancy.
So, Dada, from 2013 to 2018, how was the journey like? Like the first 5 years you were in copywriting. Please share more about that.
So 2013, uh, uh, 2013 I got the job because one of my friends was staying in Noida at that time. He was at the agency where I started my career. He told me that there is an opening for a junior copywriter. Would you like to join? I said, yeah, I would like to join. And then I packed my bags uh, and and crashed at Noida. So I worked there for 1.5 years, around, I think 1.5 years. uh, at that time it was a mainland advertising agency, because they used to do print advertising and films. So I started my career as a copywriter in print media. But in 2014 or 15, I can't remember right now. 2000, I came back to Kolkata, but at that time everyone was talking about the digital marketing. So I thought print is going to dead. Traditional mainland media, mainland advertising is going to dead. I should shift to digital marketing also. So I decided to join a digital marketing firm. So I joined digital marketing firm, digital marketing agency as a copywriter, and and worked there for 2 years, or around 2 years, 2 years or 9 months or something like that. I can't remember right now. Around more than 2 years. There I handled many clients. Yeah, in this agency I got the most exposure as a writer. I handled more clients. I understood how the advertising works. I how the marketing works, how the brief comes, how the client servicing team pass on their ideas to the creative team, how the creative team gel, the process of getting the process of sitting in a brainstorming sessions. uh, these sort of things I learned at this agency. I handle around 15 to 16 clients at this agency. So I worked in different industries. My primary role was to there to write copy for digital media, digital advertising, digital marketing, from resorts, from event management company, from uh, from uh, uh, restaurants. These sort of industries I served. I work as a copywriter, and also I wrote scripts for short films, like not movies, but for the marketing purpose, the films for the marketing purposes. So, and I also handled a small team there. So it was more like a senior copywriter position. I worked there, and gained a lot of knowledge. I understood the role of a copywriter, graphic designer, video editor, creative director, these sort of things. And in 2000, after that I left for Mumbai, uh, because I realized that if I want to accelerate my space as a copywriter in the advertising field, I have to move to Mumbai, because Mumbai is the mecca of advertising, and most of the big advertising firms are located in Mumbai. So I left from Mumbai and landed in Mumbai in 2017. From 2017 to 2000 mid 18, I worked there as a copywriter for Ekfirst advertising agency. At Ekfirst, I handled two clients, but it was a more big advertising agency, and the uh, the the clients are more bigger than the yours digitally. The client are more prone to the idea of digital advertising, digital marketing. So I handled the entire team of digital marketing at Ekfirst. There was a creative director, who I used to report, but actually I used to handle all the team members. Along with writing, I used to delegate works to the client servicing team. Then video editors, SEO people, SEO executives. Yeah, the first 5 years was very hectic in terms of understanding how the advertising works, and also advertising industry is very chaotic. There is no such process as such in advertising agency. It is it is very organic, and you have to be on your toes at all the time. You have to churn out ideas every day, and your ideas will get rejected almost every time, 99% time. Still you have to churn out new ideas. So I learned my first 5 years how to survive in an advertising agency, how to handle teams, how to write copy, how the advertising industry works. These first 5 years was very fruitful for me, because in these in these 5 years, I have had many good creative directors who guided me, who helped me to hone my skill as a copywriter. Yeah, these 5 years were very helpful for me.
Dada. Dada, after 5 years, I want to take you through these 11 years, from 2013 till 2024. What are your biggest achievement in terms of writing copies or generating new ideas? And I'll take you to the pleasant memories of how you helped a client and please speak
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah. So in 2013, I joined MediaKen. So initially, I landed in Noida, and my creative director told me to write a script. I was really excited because I wanted to write films, and script is an important part of films. So I wrote the script, but it was rejected. So the client, the creative director told me to go to the factory, and go to the factory and learn the process of shooting. So I learned the process of shooting and understood what should be in the script. And based on my experience, I wrote the script, and it got selected. Selected means it got approved. So I was really elated that my script got approved and it was got made as a film. This was one of my first achievements as a writer, as a script writer, as a copywriter. So after this, I shifted to Mumbai. There I worked as a copywriter, as I told you. But in Mumbai, what happens? I I I realized how to engage people, and and how and this process of engaging people can generate new clients for the agency. Like uh, I was handling a client called Sarah. Sarah, they make sanitary ware. So so I wrote copy for them. So the copy got viral. One of the copy got viral.
Viral.
So so seeing that, Reliance Smart, Reliance Smart got interested, and the agency, the first agency, like they got the client Reliance. So 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 it was one of my achievement, because of my copy, and also about the design. I the client the agency got the client.
Yes.
So so you can understand that it is an achievement, because it is I help to generate revenue for the uh, for the for the agency, and also help me to increase my salary. So apart from, in terms of achievement of personal achievement, I wrote a jingle for Reliance Bazaar.
Wow.
That jingle got, I wrote it in Bangla, but I was in Mumbai. they were planning to open a store in near Kolkata and Modhamgram. So I wrote a jingle in Bangla for Reliance Bazaar. So they are the jingle was so interesting. The agency got an award. So it I didn't got the award of course, but agency got the award for best jingle from a newspaper, I guess, a small newspaper based in Mumbai. So yeah, they make yearly they give yearly awards to the advertising people. So it is one of my achievements. But apart from that, when I was at Yellow Bulbs at the time of pandemic, so my copy got very viral. Many of my copy got very viral, and people were talking about my copy. People were inquiring about where they can get product their products. But mainly what happens, what initial days of my copywriting career, my copy was not so, to be honest, engaging. So I learned the process, but through tried and tested methods, and learn how to write engaging copies that generate interest of the people. So so at Yellow Bulbs, my copy got viral. My people were engaging, people were commenting, people were liking, people were sharing. So this is one of the most important achievement of my copywriting career.
Dada, you told about your improvement, the metamorphosis from writing
Yeah,
not so
yeah.
engaging copies to writing viral copies, copies that went viral, and that to big, big names like Sarah, as you mentioned, the jingle, of course. So, what are the
Reliance
process?
Bazaar. Yeah.
Yeah, what are the process or what are the content that you consumed which helped you with in the metamorphosis phase, from being a, beginner to an expert level writer? So what are the content? I could see you also did one course from Calcutta Media Institute. So apart from that, in 2019 you did that course, SEM, SEO, video marketing, display marketing. um, but apart from that, how did you improve so much by leaps and bounds?
So, so before 2013, I was interested in writing.
Okay,
But after joining advertising, I realized that copywriting is different. It is writing, but it is different. You have to write in a way that people will buy your product or service. So I started reading books on copywriting, on advertising, like Ogilvy,
okay.
like Ogilvy's book, Joseph Sugarman books, Boron letters, the copy book. This book
Dada,
helped me a lot.
if you can name seven books, seven of your best books, what would it be? The full names.
Seven books. Ogilvy on advertising, Boron letters, copywriter's handbook, uh,
Copywriter's Handbook.
predictably irrational,
Copywriter's Handbook by
uh,
Bob Bly.
uh, Bob Bly. Yeah, Bob Bly. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Bob Bly or Joseph Sugarman. I have to check the name. Joseph Sugarman also have a good copywriting book.
okay.
Then Predictably Irrational is a book on sales by Dan Edley. It's a good book. Daniel Kahneman book on thinking fast and thinking slow is a good book.
Wow, wow.
Uh, then I read a lot of economics books. Economics books help me to understand how people think, how people make decisions, to economic decisions uh, to buy products. Also, psychology books help me a lot.
Dada,
Uh,
if you can name
yeah,
like economics and psychology, if you can name three or four, what would be new copywriters? What would new copywriters should read?
Uh, in psychology books, I read. I just mentioned you. Predictably Irrational by Dan Anley. It's a psychology books, but how to make sales. It's a great book. So I should suggest many newbie copywriters to read this book. This will help you to understand how sales happens. If you don't understand how sales happens, you won't understand how marketing happens. So these books helps me a lot. But as you mentioned, I did a course from Calcutta Media Institute, but I was reading these books, but these books are on marketing,
Understood.
traditional marketing. But I was working in the digital marketing field. I had some idea, but I didn't know how things happen. So I joined the course. I learned what is SEM, what is SEO, what is PPC, what is email marketing, what is remarketing. These are things I learned and understood where the copy fits or where the copy doesn't fit. So those books, my experience as a writer and the course helped me to progress further as a copywriter. And I joined Keyline Advertising Agency and then Yellow Bulbs. As I told you, at Yellow Bulbs, my copy got viral for Tata Wyron. I handled a band called Tata Wyron. The copy got viral because I think I read those books and I also did a course on digital marketing.
Dada, I have a one request to make. Uh, you
Yeah,
have so many books, learnings that you can share. So I just want to
yeah,
one request. Please do send a list of books and resources that you think are valuable in your 11 years of journey. I will add your
yeah.
recommendations. I will add your recommendations in the description box. So by that way, viewers who are going to watch this video are going to follow your description. I will also request you to give me your YouTube account if you have any YouTube account, so that I will tag it, so that people can go from there and can subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, sure. I will send you the list of the books.
Yeah.
But I also think that reading books is important, but understanding how life evolves, what is life, and how failure can change you as a person, and what is and uh, how to live with uncertainty. These are the things are also important part of copywriter's journey, because copywriting, the job of copywriting is very uncertain, because your copy will get rejected most of the times. Either the client, your creative director will reject it, or the client will reject it. So I suggest to uh, because before 2013 I was a different person. After 2013 I have turned into a completely different person. I have changed my perspective about world. I have changed my perspective as a person. I have changed my perspective as a family person. These sort of things like copywriting help me to understand better about the life. So you have to student of a life also. So yeah, so uh, eventually these experiences will help you to uh, better your game as a copywriter. And also knowledge of pop culture is also important, like what is trending, what is uh, which movies dialogues are popular.
Popular.
Like uh, one of my friends once wrote copy using just films dialogues, and
Yes.
those dialogues got viral.
Yes.
So those copy got
Like the
viral and people
झुकेगा
are
नहीं,
talking about it.
झुकेगा नहीं.
Yukega nahi, right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. These trains are important too, because uh, you don't know what will click, which writing will people will audience will get attracted. So you have to be you have to hone your skill as a writer. You have to learn marketing. You have to have a good knowledge about pop culture. You have to have a good knowledge about uh, how life evolves. So it's a, it's not an easy thing, but it's a way of life. Copywriting is a way of life. You have to be immersed in it. It's not an auditing job. Like you go to office, you bring out the file, you sit in front of a computer, and you check all the details and come back home. It's not like that. When uh, you return home, you have to think about the copy that you're going to write next day.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the copywriting. This is writing in general. So it's a 24-hour job.
Yes.
So yeah.
I have a question. Like, suppose, personally speaking, I lately I have been facing issues with writer's block. There are days when my mind just goes blank. I cannot think of anything. So my questions are two questions. What do you do on a very good day? Like, suppose you cracked a client, you cracked a sale, or you cracked the code of a writing of a great copy. You got some praise, you got some award, you got some commission. On that day, how do you celebrate? And the other part of the question is, suppose you are not getting the code, you are not cracking the code of writing the perfect copy. So how do you bounce back from that low phase, a little bit low? How do you bounce back? So my question is, how do you celebrate, and how do you bounce back from not so good phases?
So uh, mm, to be honest, I don't know from where idea comes. It just come. So in a bad day, when I am out of ideas, when I am having a writer's block, I go for a walk. I go for a
Okay.
long walk.
Okay.
I walk a lot. I try to introspect what went wrong, why I am not able to generate ideas. If my ideas are cliched, then why they are cliched. So I go for a walk. I call a friend. I meet a friend. So I do different things than writing. Those are not related to writing. I those things like I even cook. I cook so that I try to away from the writing, and
Yes.
there is also pressure.
Yes.
There is also pressure. You have to, like in copywriting, you have to and generate new ideas almost every day. So the
Yes.
pressure is immense.
But
So you have to
But
have a
Dada,
balance.
I
Yeah.
totally get your point. When you are working with your hands, when you are walking, your feet, you're thinking passively. You're not working on your ideas actively, but those are passive, and you can connect the dots.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can
Right,
connect the
right,
dots from
right.
various
Because
inspiration. You can also get.
because it happens to me like uh, I am trying to crack a copy of Sarah. Then ideas were not coming. I went for a walk. Then then a new idea came, but it was not related to Sarah
Sarah.
from for other client.
Yes.
So those that's how I joined the dots, and eventually I uh, able to crack a crack a copy for the Sarah.
Yes.
This metamorphosis, this thing happened because this is very inorganic. This is very this is not very streamlined. This is not a process. This is very uh, this doesn't happen in a proper reason. This just happened.
Dada, like to work? Take a long walk in Mumbai or in Kolkata or in Noida? Where is
So
the
I
place where you get most ideas?
sorry.
So my question is, where is this place? Like, are you staying currently in Kolkata?
Yes, I am in Kolkata right now.
So where do
I
you like
stayed
to
at
take a long walk? Like, is it in Mumbai or is it in your hometown, Kolkata?
both in Mumbai or also in Kolkata. Like there is a park near my place. I go to that park. So I work there. I work alone. So I think I try to calm my mind. I work there. I go for work, have a tea. I stopped smoking, so I don't smoke anymore. So
Good. That's great.
uh, so uh, because I have seen that many people in advertising, in writing, are more into smoking and drinking, but I realized that this is a this is not a good way to generate new ideas. You
Correct.
can't drinking cannot give you new ideas. You have to, and all this will also eventually damage your health. So
Yes.
how could you damage your health? Because eventually it is your health which will take you further.
Yes.
Anyways, I go for a walk, I have a tea, I come back home, sit. At times I take a shower. So I try to calm my mind and then go back to the work. I use working.
Yes, Dada, indeed. Dada, to be very honest, we are running out of time because it is a Zoom call and Zoom has its limit,
Okay.
time limit. But
Yeah.
Dada, I have a lot of questions to ask you. This is just the first
Yeah.
part of your 11
Yeah.
years. And I think in the
Yeah.
next session, which we are going to do it very soon, I will be speaking exclusively on FTII, Pune. What are the courses
Okay.
that you
Okay.
did, and if you want to share more about that, please feel free, and we can also uh, squeeze in some more things about copywriting in the second part. I think this interview is was a pleasure, great talking to you. So
Yeah.
would you like to add something? We are covering the your 11 years of experience, 11 years in copywriting. So would you
So
want?
11 years as a copywriter, I worked till 2022. From 2022, I am working as a content writer, and 2024 January, I am working as a script writer. So I left advertising because I want to as I told you, my initial reason was to leave auditing to make films. But I lost my interest in making films. As I gain interest in writing, I want to write films. So 2022 I left advertising, and since then I am working as a content writer, but in the work is mainly digital copywriting. But they gave me the title of content, so I cannot write in my LinkedIn bio to work as a copywriter, so I write content writer.
Yes, sir.
So my initial my future plan is to work as a screenwriter, but I have also created a website where I'll be sharing my writing tips to the people. So it's in a development process, but it will be over soon, and I will launch the website very soon.
Yes.
So these are
Dada,
my plan.
Dada, what I am going to do now is I will, in the description, I will add your LinkedIn profile. I will add your
Yeah,
Behance site so that people can go to the copy samples and can see themselves the Behance.
yeah,
Uh, I'm going to add the descriptions because today the best part of the interview is you named at least 10 books, and I'm sure you're going to give me some more books, economics, psychology, so that people can have an idea about the things they need to read. And I cannot thank you enough for that, for sharing so many books. I'm going to add that in the description. And if you have a YouTube channel, please do send the link to me so that I can add it. So today was
yeah.
the
I have a
yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead, go
Uh,
ahead.
so Dada, today is 101 on copywriting with Biplab Dada. The next session we will have screenwriting and how people who are aspiring screenwriters can get a hang of what they can expect from FTII Pune, and how was your journey there. It was a good 1 year. So the next part is for that only. The next.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, Dada, I think we are just 3 minutes. Please feel free to add anything. Just have 3 minutes only.
So, as I told you, copywriting is a very uncertain job because it is very chaotic. It is very demanding, but you have to take a risk because if you learn marketing and if you learn copywriting as a skill, then it will give you leverage. You can leverage it in future, and you can earn as a freelancer also. So, so when you learn writing, it will open doors for you. So I suggest the best way to learn writing is to join copywriting, join advertising. Because if you start your career as a fiction writer, it is all, if you are if you have a confidence in you that you can write a great novel, then you can go ahead.
Yes.
But if you learn marketing, if you learn how the things work in the marketing, in the business world, then you have to have a knowledge in marketing. And
Dada,
you can yeah,
I have a question.
yeah,
Like, suppose
yeah,
hypothetically, you get to meet your 11 years younger self. Like, you are in
yeah,
2024
yeah.
now, you get to somehow meet Biplab Das, Mr. Biplab Das of 2013. So, what piece of advice you're going to give to your younger self? Please.
So I will join a marketing course. Number one, before joining a marketing, I'll do a marketing course. I will start a blog where I will blog every day to hone my skill as a writer. I will read books on copywriting, on advertising, all the books. I will network. Network is very important for in the copywriting, in the advertising field, because the more people you meet, the more ideas you get. And also networking helps you to get jobs, get clients. So these four things I will obviously do. That one is do a marketing course. Next is
Login?
read books about
Yeah.
marketing. Then start a blog. Then number four is
Network. Network.
networking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Thank you very much, Da. We are just out of time. So I'm looking forward
yeah.
for the next session on exclusively on script writing and this thing, screenwriting. We will also try to squeeze in copywriting tips also there. So thank you very much.
Okay,
I wish you
okay.
a
Thank you.
great weekend and may you go from strength to strength. I wish you all the very
Yeah,
best.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.